Hi everyone. I'll be presenting a talk on DH and cultural heritage in Nigeria. My interest is on how we could digitize our festival in Nigeria, and that's the first point of call. This was motivated in 2017 when I participated in the digital humanities summer school at Lagos, Nigeria. We could work on cultural heritage, both tangible and intangible, and how to preserve them. So I find it very interesting to delve into that, which for the reality we have on ground, it doesn't occur every year. Especially the case of a festival where it occurs once in 2, 3, 4 years, depending on the case. So I delved into festivals. I looked out for how we could preserve this cultural heritage. But the first point of call, it's in the area of pedagogy. Most times in the classroom, in the university or undergraduate courses, we have literature and popular culture. So when we treat popular culture, we mention festivals and other cultures in Africa, in Nigeria specifically, we couldn't really teach those students without with a resource or material that could help them to understand it better. Since the festivals don't really occur every year, these festivals in Nigeria, so for them to actually actively participate in what we teach in class and then connect them with the real festival itself. So I feel strongly that the research in that direction to digitize festivals in Nigeria will be necessary first for teaching purpose. So I came across a documentary, a book on this festival Lagos, which was written by a journalist, and that book was quite as the page you have on the screen was quite introductory and inquiry into the history, the timeline, this diachronic study of festival from 1900 till the last one we had. And that's why I actually found it interesting in 2017 and 2018, which I presented in part in some of the DH conferences. The point now is to see from documentation. I want to move from documentation to digitization. Over time, it's always been a technology, like you have in the next slide, not just a documentary as we have it in the journal, in the book I came across in 2017. I want to also see the narratives from the beginning point of that festival to what we have now. I'm moving from documentary to narratology. Then from narratology, I'm moving to what we call oral literature, the aspect of fables, the aspect of performances, like the keynote speaker had noted during the presentation, the aspect of performances, the aspect of participation, who who is involved, who get participated in such festival, the aspect of preparation, what comes before the festival, what the activities, what goes on during the festival, and what are the happenings after the festival. So I feel strongly that this could be done as a GH project. And to start with, the documentation will take one or two phases. The first thing is to see how we could document the images preserved either online through YouTube, through Google search, or actual images gotten from people that witness it or from photographers. And the next thing to look at for other sources, such as videos. Maybe there are video clips, documentation of videos, and how do we preserve such documentation over time. So I'm not only stopping at documentation. The other phase is to digitize. Digitalization of text will go beyond just the primary text as it is as a data. We also see how we can convert analog data, especially in large volume images running into thousands or millions of videos and text into a digital form, just like we have a digital editions of Shakespeare, digital editions of other text or more called English text. So I feel strongly that we could also find a digital edition, a web-based digital edition of festival in Africa. My interest now goes beyond pedagogy. It has to do with research collaborations where you could see people from Africa that have the background of this festival could do annotation. They could contribute when the images are documented, digitized. They could contribute to it and make reasonable annotation that could help people people that are interested in festivals in locations could also see how it works. These are the pictures that you have on the screen of the performances, active performances of festival in Nigeria, the case in Nigeria. And like you see different color, you see different description in terms of cultural, I mean, images of clothing, of color. There are those 7 of such different participation of the same festival. And recently, I came across in the last one, 2017, there are gender perspectives to it. Over time, it's always been an specific age group festival. Now we have young adults, we have underage also wearing the clan, also participating in the festival. Now I move a step further, not just what goes before the festival. I also want to, I'm interested in the actual performance, and how do we leverage on DH methods, DH techniques, so to address these images. I started out with the encoding initiative to produce a digital festival, looking at the principles of TEI to see how it could generate and perform a good digital edition of the text using the XML, extended language, as well as the Oxygen to see if I can mark up a web-based that could accommodate not just text, which is the primary focus of TEI. After I've scanned them, I've transcribed them, and I could encode them. A step further in this current paper is also go beyond text encoding to incorporate simple IF, because this is not just images, videos, and other forms of the same representation. So the incorporation of simple IF would help me to see, number one, how image could be digitized and how it could be universal, not just digitization based on a background. See, in terms of interoperability,
right.